Hello! In this video we will show you how to use the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo technical indicator, also known as the Ichimoku cloud. The Ichimoku Kinko Hyo technical indicator is one of the most visually complicated indicators, but is intended to show market trend, momentum, support and resistance levels, and to generate signals of buying and selling. This is a lot of information on one chart, but once you get used to it, it is simpler to interpret than it might at first appear. The indicator consists of three lines and a cloud that are laid over the price chart and works best with weekly and daily charts. It's worth noting that all of the calculations are based on the midpoints of price bars rather than the close prices, as is more often the case in other indicators. So let's see what it looks like in MetaTrader. I'll open a daily chart for the euro versus the US dollar, and we open the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo from the trend subsection of the indicators. Ichimoku charts were first developed by a Japanese journalist, so the traditional colours are set up for a white print background, whereas MetaTrader uses a black background by default. Therefore, our colours are a little different from some examples you might see, and I've adjusted them here for better visibility, but the logic is the same. Also, to help keep my explanation simple, I'll stick to English equivalents of the names of each of the indicator elements for now. And you wouldn't usually change the parameters here, so you don't need to worry too much about the Japanese names. Just click OK on the defaults. I'll move a little further back in time and find a suitable period, and we'll run through each of the elements that we can see here. So the blue line is called the conversion line and is the fastest and most sensitive. It shows the midpoint between the highest high and the lowest low over the last 9 time periods. The red line is called the baseline, and it is slower. It is the midpoint between the highest high and the lowest low, but over the last 26 periods. There are another 2 lines on the chart which act as the borders to the cloud. The green cloud line is the midpoint of the conversion line and the baseline, plotted 26 periods ahead. And the red cloud line is the midpoint of the highest high and the lowest low from the past 52 periods, also plotted 26 periods ahead. Together they form the boundary of the cloud, and the cloud takes the colour of whichever of its boundary lines is the highest. So at this point the cloud is red, and at this point, when the green line is highest, the cloud is green. Finally, the last line on the chart, shown here in light blue, is called the lagging span, and it is the current closing price projected back by 26 time periods. As a result, it finishes here on the current chart. Each of these elements of the technical indicator can be used for various signals, so there can be a lot of potential interpretations. However, I will summarize the main signals for each element. The blue conversion line is an indicator of the market trend. If the line is moving up or down, it signals that the market is trending, whereas if it moves horizontally, it signals that the market is ranging. The red baseline is a confirmation line. It also shows support and resistance and can be used as a trailing stop line. It acts as an indicator of future price movement, so if the price is higher than the line, it could continue to climb higher, and if the price is below the line, it could keep dropping. The clouds can be seen as areas of support and resistance, particularly at their edges, and with thicker clouds offering greater strength of support or resistance. This can be clearly shown here, where it offers support, and here, where it offers resistance. The overall trend is up when prices are above the cloud, down when prices are below the cloud, and flat when they are in the cloud itself. Also, in addition, a green cloud indicates an overall bullish market and a red cloud an overall bearish one. Finally, the light blue lagging span line can be used as a buy or sell indicator. If it crosses the price in the bottom up direction, that is a buy signal, whereas if the line crosses the price from the top down, that is a sell signal. Okay, that's all for the Ichimoku technical indicator. Thanks for watching, and please take a look at the other videos in this series for details of some of the other technical indicators.